Oh, Sunday. Oh, Monday. Oh, Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday. Oh, Thursday. Oh, Friday. Saturday.
What's up, my lifers? How are we? Welcome back to another day's journey in the world with your girl, Angie in real life. Guess what day it is? 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 Today is Tuesday. Angie, let's talk. It's Tuesday, y'all. Let's talk about it. It's Tuesday, y'all. Let's talk about it. You guys, before I get too far into this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone you know about what's going down in the world with your girl, me, Angie in real life. So you guys, look. Today's topic, we are doing a movie review or a preview. A movie review. It's a review because I saw the movie already. So, everyone is talking about the Harriet movie. So we're going to bring Harriet Tubman to the scene. I think on one of my other videos, I talked about the older movie that was made in 1864. So my husband and I finally had a chance to go see the Harriet movie. And let me tell you, I don't want to spoil it for my lifers that have not seen it. So I'm going to try to dance it around it as much as I can without giving away all the good stuff in the movie, because I know I don't like for people to spoil movies for me. But anyway, you guys, look, first and foremost, let's talk about how the movie did. The movie is called Harriet, and the information that I'm giving you guys today, it is coming from the AfricanAmericanReports.com. So, hats off to the woman that played Harriet Tubman. She was awesome. Her name, I believe, was I can't remember her name right offhand, but I think I can get it for y'all. But look, let me tell y'all, honey, this movie was awesome. It ranked. Let me see. I have my computer in front of me, guys. So, let's see. Despite an online movement to hurt the film's opening weekend, Focus Features Harriet overperformed and beat predictions of an $8 million opening weekend by opening with $12 million. Y'all, they made $12 million. The movie opened up in 4th place. It opened up in 4th place, and they compared it to Spike Lee, the Black Klansman. I don't know if you guys seen that movie, but I have, and that was good too. Maybe I'll come back and do a review on that movie, but that thing was crazy. It was by Spike Lee's The Black Klansman. The film boasts a rare A+ and cinema score from audience, signaling the historical drama could continue to continue to benefit from positive word of mouth. So you guys, this movie has been growing because people like us content creators, us YouTubers, us customers, the public, we are spreading the word about how good the movie is, and people are going to go see it. So you guys go and see it. If you go to the movie, come back to this video and comment on it and let me know what you thought about it. But like this says, it's getting positive word of mouth. Older female moviegoers drove inaugural sales. 62% were women. 59% were over the age of 35. African Americans, us y'all, counted for nearly 50% of the tickets. That is good. You guys learn about our culture, learn about where we come from. The movie did very, very, very well. And I don't know if you guys know about Rotten Tomatoes or like the cinema score. It got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes and an A+ cinema score from the audience members on those movie critic website. So it's a good movie. So that's a little bit about how the movie went this weekend. It came out November 1, which was Friday. And of course, what's a movie without popcorn? So look, guys, let me cry y'all. So we got some Orville Backer. I purchased this popcorn from Walmart. You put the whole tub in there and it pops. Put it on 10 minutes and listen for it. Of course, this is a Coke cup. I don't have Coke in here. I have a mixture that I made up. And what do you know about this? White cheddar kernels. This is white cheddar powder. You can put the white cheese on your popcorn, y'all. If we're going to eat popcorn, go all out. But y'all, let me tell y'all, honey, look. Of course, I went and watched the 1864 version, which both versions were similar. The roles were swapped in the movie, but I won't go as far as to tell you why. If you want to go back and watch the 1864 one, go back and watch the 1864 one. But look, let me tell you how this movie is so packed full of, you feel everything. You cry, you feel angry, you feel excited, you feel relieved. I'm telling you, this movie is full of so many much emotions. Now, first of all, hats off to my husband, Mr. Angieinrealife, because he does not like to go to movies to see these kind of movies. He'd rather wait for they come out on DVD or whatever and watch them in the privacy of our own home. I can honestly say, in the movie theater that we went to, it was the majority of Caucasians there than it was of African Americans. It was more of Caucasian people. But look, anyway, you guys, a little bit about the history. I live in Delaware, and you guys know the Underground Railroad started in the state next over to me called Cambridge, Maryland, which is Dorchester County. The Underground Railroad ran from Dorchester County, Cambridge, Maryland, through Wilmington, Delaware, through here. I'm saying here because I'm pointing at the roads, but in the movie they mentioned Delaware, they mentioned Wilmington, Philadelphia, all those things. They showed the Delaware train station. Y'all, it was awesome to even see that I'm living right here with history in my backyard. There were so many things that I learned prior to watching the current movie, from watching the 1864 version and doing some of my own history. But she was an awesome woman, y'all. Awesome woman of God. And let me tell y'all something. There's so many points. This movie stirred up so many emotions to the point where I leaned over to my husband and I said to him, we spent too much money to walk out of this movie right now. Y'all, I was so overwhelmed with hurt in the beginning that I was ready to leave. I wanted to leave. If my husband would have said, let's go, I would have left. For real. I would have left. Because I was anticipating, I was excited. But the hurt that I felt in the beginning of the movie and how people can be so evil. I'm telling y'all have got to go see the movie. It is such a great movie. And my husband's response to me was, no, it's not. No, we haven't. Because I said, we invested too much money in this movie to walk out. And when I say investment, I mean we bought popcorn. We paid for the tickets. We spent a little bit of money. Movies are not cheap, y'all. But look, for people to be so evil and conniving and to know that these things really happen to people, y'all, I'm telling y'all, you have got to go see the movie. You will feel so many things. And the spiritual significance of it. Y'all, I'm a Christian. I love the Lord. And I look for God's voice. I look for his anointing. I look for his direction in everything that I do. And trust and believe, Harriet Tubman was a true woman of God. That woman listened and spent time with God and truly allowed God to direct her life. It makes you do a self-examination. Do we listen to God? You know, do we listen for his voice for direction? In the midst of trouble, God gave her specific directions, y'all. Told her what to do. How can you get through what she got through if you're not led by God? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was so good. Some of the comments that people left on this, on the African American reports.com. Great people came out. I totally enjoyed the movie and the actors. I would consider to go watch it again. I would too, y'all. I would go watch it again. Somebody said, now why can't we put money towards opening banks, high school, super department stores, car lots, restaurants, and etc.? I'm just wondering. Let me tell y'all something. There was a Black Wall Street. And I'm not, I don't know enough about it to be able to go into detail about it. But in your spare time, Google the Black Wall Street. And I said that bounced off this lady's comment. They had all of that. Black-owned banks, Black-owned businesses. The town was ran by Black people. It was called Black Wall Street. Look it up, y'all. As a Black race, guys, we are so powerful. I just pray that we can get it together. What are some of the other comments? Wonderful movie. I will watch it again. I love the movie. It says you must know your history. You must not know your own history. That movie is historically incorrect. As a Black woman, you should know better. Shaking my head. Why are you supporting and praising a movie that is totally false according to every book I've read about her? And I ain't talking about school history books either. I'm in need of people to get it together. So some people protested against the movie. It wasn't all good about the movie. From what I read and from what I studied, the movie was pretty accurate. Unless there are other things out there that I don't know about. The 1860, excuse me, y'all. The 1864 version was definitely a little bit different than the version that was out. But y'all, let me tell y'all, it was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it. And y'all, let me tell y'all, snitches have been around for years. You know the saying that snitches get stitches? That didn't just start. That started with Nick, what's the dude in the Bible? Judas. This stuff, history repeats itself. Judas, traitors, rat people out, telling where Jesus was. Same thing in the Harriet movie. Us, our own people, Black on Black crimes didn't just start, y'all. I'm telling you, Black on Blacks, that stuff was embedded in us in history. Black on Black crimes, y'all. This movie covered so many things, and I'm just giving my preview. I'm giving what I got out of it, what I thought was most sticking out to me. But as I watched the movie, y'all, these are things that came to my heart. Your relationship with God. How often do you hear him? Are you really as close to him as you say? Do you really hear his voice? Are you really allowing him to are you really allowing him to lead you in every aspect of your life? All those kind of things is what was sticking out to me. You know, Black on Black crime. That was back in them days. The slave masters pit other Black slaves against each other's. Families were being torn apart, y'all. Absentee fathers, that is breeded in the history. It's normal for the father not to be in the family because in slavery days they tore them apart, y'all. Y'all, I'm telling you, this movie is so good. Before you go, I'm gonna say go read up on your knowledge. I'm gonna say study some stuff. Harriet Tubman led men in the Civil War. The woman was led by God. She was anointed. She had to be. She had an illness that she had got due to an injury where she had seizures. Y'all have to see it. It's a good movie. I'm not going to, go into details about it, but I'm just saying, my aspect and Angie and real life take on it. But it was a good movie. Me and my husband laughed and had a great dialect. Even when it comes to the word, you guys, they took the word of God and used it as abuse for the slaves. And let me tell y'all something. Me and my husband talked about this, which we really didn't, this I am going to elaborate on. In the movie, her father, and we talked about her real name was Arminty Ross, and she was born, where she was born, and all that. I went into some of that on when I did the conversation in Crabs on Friday. So y'all can go back and watch that and get some details about that. But the fact that slaves had such a great, admonishable relationship with God, to the point where the Harriet's father, Minty, or Harriet's father, he blindfolded himself so that he would not see his daughter or his children. And the reason why he blindfolded himself, so when the bounty hunters came and the slave masters came, when they asked, have you seen them? He could say, I haven't seen them. Because what we got out of it was his relationship with the Lord. They loved the Lord so, so much that they went to great lengths not to displease him. To the point where he put a blindfold on his eyes so that he would not have to lie. The Bible said God hates a liar. But I'm just saying the religion and the relationship and the connection that they had with Jesus Christ, the hymnals that they sang. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. At one point in my life, I felt so disconnected to God. And so many things was happening in my life. And I was thinking back to slavery days, trying to make sense of why I was going through so many things, to the point where the enemy tried to play on my mind that God was just there for the slaves. That was he really real? Was he there just to give them a hope? Oh, the devil is a liar. Jesus is real. And if you didn't know he was real, honey, watch this movie. Read some of the things that that they went through as slaves. God has had to be with you. I'm telling y'all, it was good. It was harsh. And you may wonder and say, well, how can you put God in this? Well, the word was in the movie. The songs, the hymn, put your hand to the plow and don't look back. And let me tell you something else about Harriet Tubman. She was ride or die. She was the true ride or die. Either you're going to ride with me or you're going to die. For real. When you go watch the movie, you'll find out why I said she was ride or die chick. Harriet is somebody that you want to be down with. But you had to wholeheartedly trust in the system. And the Underground Railroad, like I had mentioned before, in my ignorance, I'm thinking it's a railroad. Underground. And they had a train. No. It was above ground. It was passed through the woods, you guys. And people were set up to help. God, and you say you don't need people. Prime example where you see God too. God uses people. I don't need nobody. Yeah, you do. Harriet needed every single person that she had to help her. Okay? So it was a good movie, y'all. It was a good to me. Like I said, some people didn't like it. Some people had, I'm not fluent in African American history, but I know what I learned. And it was so amazing to me because I found out they have a Harriet Tubman Day in Cambridge, Maryland, y'all. My job was in Cambridge, Maryland. I went to Cambridge every single day. They even have a museum for her in Cambridge, Maryland, which I want to go see. I haven't made plans to go see it, but I am. They even have a mural on the wall of her in the city of Cambridge, downtown Cambridge. It was so many things that I learned just from. Some people said the movie was fantastic. Some say it was an excellent movie. Great movie. Railroad was spectacular. All the actresses did a wonderful job. Awesome job they did. It was great. It was a good movie. There are other comments where people want to remain anonymous, and I'm reading comments off this website again. It's AfricanAmericanReports.com is where I'm giving you my information from. It's here. You can go look it up. The guy that posted name is George Cook. And it talks about Black history, focus features. Y'all, it was really good. It said some people was mad. It says boycott this movie. How many pieces of silver was paid? Remain anonymous. Why specifically? What is the benefit of an old boycott? So some people did not like the movie. Yeah, she did an outstanding job. She really, really did. So you guys, I'm already 20 minutes into this video. I don't want to make it too long, but look, y'all, go see the movie. Anytime, up your popcorn, get your drink, get your husband, get your aunties, get your kids, get somebody, go get anybody. Go see the movie. It's a good movie. I'm excited to see what it's going to do up until this weekend. If I could get a hold of another movie ticket, honey, I will go see it again. Because I enjoyed the movie 100%. And there you have it, you guys. That's Angieinrealife review on the Harriet movie, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone that you know about what's going down in the world with your girl, Angieinrealife. You guys, you know we still over here. What you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. One planet, one water, but it's the Almighty God that gives the increase. It is in Him that we live, move, and have our being, and we are nothing without Him. And you guys remember that you only die once, but we live every day. And in the words of my mother, Mom Dukes, aka Mom Tootie, live, baby, live. Live, baby, live. And you guys also, don't you ever forget that it's not about competition. It's about connections. Making connections that last a lifetime. I love you guys. Thank you for your time. And don't forget to turn on your post notification bell. So each and every time I post a video or go live, you guys will always be in the know. So guess what, guys? I'm going to chop on this popcorn. And for those of you that haven't seen the movie, get on out there. Peace. Love you guys.
Saturday.